I got reminded of this story at work today. So I was trying to find some 2x4s, and I went to, guess where I went to find the 2x4s?
Woods.
The woodshed. So close. I went to the woodshed to find some 2x4s, and I got reminded of this story of the time when my cousin Aiden introduced himself to a kid as Woodshed. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect because Aiden and Grady are going to be in here for the podcast this week. So we have Aiden and Grady in the studio.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
going to get back to the story. I just wanted to introduce them.
Quick
Yeah,
pivot.
yeah. Say who you are.
Hi, I'm Grady.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Aiden.
Yeah, so that's Aiden. And so basically, he was in the bathroom at school. How old were you? Like fourth grade?
I think it was
Third
in
grade?
fourth grade.
Third, fourth grade. He was a young child at elementary school. He was in the bathroom, and there was a kid named like Rockham.
Rakim, I think was his real
His
name.
name was
yeah.
Rakim. So anyways, Aiden's in the bathroom with Rakim, and he introduces himself, and it sounded like, I guess Aiden thought he said his name was Raw Ham.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he's
dude.
just like, all right, well, my name's Woodshed.
Yeah, my name's Stone Fireplace.
So didn't he like, you
For
saw
years,
him,
yeah.
you saw him often, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was 2 grades younger than me, but still, I would see him in the halls all the time.
Wouldn't he come by your house? Because I feel like I remember there were
Yeah,
times.
no, he used to be like our neighbor.
So he would come by, and Grady would be outside. He'd be like, "Is Woodshed home?" Like, no, he's not. But
How long did you realize that his real name was not Raw Ham?
Well, when my mom started to work at the school, she started to know the kid. So
it's like, wait a second, this isn't Raw Ham.
yeah, so the joke was that was ongoing. It kind of stopped.
So he's like, what is this kid named Woodshed? That's so weird. Why is his
Yeah.
name like that?
He probably thought
It'd
you
just
were
be like-
so weird.
Yeah, my name's Steel Skillet.
Yeah.
Urinal.
What?
Just urinal.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they were in the bathroom.
just
so.
not even like. No, I think it's got to be like a 2-word or like a
Urinal
descriptive
cakes.
thing. Yeah, my name's Urinal Cakes.
Yeah, dude.
Like, okay, now that is a bit of a stretch. But anyways, welcome to the podcast, Woodshed and Grady. Oh, there was something on last week's episode that I meant to bring up, and I just didn't. I had it in my notes, and I need to bring it up first thing.
Okay.
There was this. It was on Halloween, and
Bionicles.
Sorry, I just pulled up my Google Chrome, and we were talking about Lego Bionicles before the recording. But there was this NASCAR race a while ago.
Oh,
my dad was
yeah,
watching
dude.
it on Halloween. It was like a weekend later. He was just watching the old reruns. I guess he's pretty committed to NASCAR these days. And he's like, Parker, you got to come watch this. Anyways, this guy needed to make up like a few points or whatever to qualify for the next race to continue his season. And I'll just play the clip and show you what he did in this race and then kind of explain it.
In Phoenix, take a look at what he did.
I have never seen anything like that before in my life.
What?
You haven't seen that, Gavin?
You haven't seen it?
That's wild that your dad actually saw it while watching.
Yeah.
Because that was like the most famous clip of the last, I think everyone has seen that.
Because I saw it on Instagram and then he showed me, he's like, you got to see this. I'm like, oh, that's what it is.
I think
But I guess, what?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think I'd maybe seen that a while ago, but I didn't understand what had happened.
Like
Yeah.
the context. Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't from super long ago, was it? It was like not more than 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was the weekend before Halloween. But so basically he needed to make up a certain amount of points. He needed to get a certain amount of, like a certain placement to move on to the next race. And so they're going around the corner, and instead of like moving into the side and slowing down like everyone else, he goes full speed and just uses the wall to keep him in. So he's just grinding up against the wall, but going as fast as his car can go.
Dang.
It wasn't like he sped up. It was just because all the other cars slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, and he was able to keep his speed because he just used the wall to keep him in. Because if you're going that fast and you're trying to turn, you're
turn.
gonna just hit the wall. So
Right.
he preemptively hit the wall
That's genius.
and just floored it.
It looked like that other car tried to block him.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if they were just going to the outside, but
Yeah, but
I think that happened on the weekend of Halloween.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't a rerun.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe he might have been watching it. Oh, it was
Live.
from that weekend, and he was
Oh, yeah,
watching it
yeah.
a couple days later because Halloween was like Monday.
yeah.
But yeah, just insane move. And he said there's an interview with the guy afterwards. He said that was like a move you could do in video games, like NASCAR 05 or something, where you could just like slam yourself up against the wall, get a bunch of speed. But that's the first time it's ever been done.
really?
Yeah, just because it's going to destroy your car. I
Well,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a last ditch. He said
Effort.
he's never going to do it again either.
But you got it. That's got to be such a dangerous move too, because it just ate up the side of his car. Like,
Well, if it hits the wrong part too, you're spinning out.
Yeah.
It catches the
You
front.
could blow up.
oh my gosh,
The
it could
crowd.
explode.
Yeah.
For real. Get launched into the stands. The whole crowd could die too. He really put everyone at risk for
Yeah,
this
for
race
real.
move.
He said he's never going to do it again. Did you see that
Yeah.
interview?
They might even like have to put in a new rule or something.
That you
It's like,
can't.
hey, by the
No
way,
wall running.
yeah, they just never thought anyone would try it. But this guy, what's his name?
Ross Chastain.
Ross Chastain. Huh.
Well, it's crazy to think too that like what was going through his mind that he was like, oh, I'm just gonna
He's like,
do this.
Okay,
He's like, I have to qualify. I'm just gonna ram into the wall.
I've done this in video games and it's worked. So maybe it'll work in real life, and it did.
Just went for it. Yeah, that's crazy. Also, my dad, since our dad's been getting super into this, he was talking about just how people tune their cars because you want them to go as fast as possible, as well as still having all these different controls. Where
Wait.
you can brake.
You're telling me in race car racing, you want it to go as fast as possible?
I think so.
Huh. I would have never guessed.
Yeah. So you want them to go as fast as possible, but also be able to brake and still have control. Because on Forza, in different car games, there's always different things you give up for speed. Like
Yeah.
if you get less control and steering and all that. But people can tune their cars the exact same, but one car could just perform way better because it's just like the luck of a draw where your cars, like multiple racers, like different guys can have their cars tuned the same way, but one just happens to be, I don't know exactly. It's just some small random thing that makes it better, the engine better, or the car run better than the others, even though they're all programmed and tuned to be the exact same.
Weird. Maybe it's just like where they were on the track and how the wind was blowing at that certain time, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, and I guess there will be times when the cars just don't even start on race day or
Yeah.
something. Maybe that's more in like Formula One,
Yeah.
right? But where there's just they put all this work into these cars and then they just, I mean, if the car doesn't start when you're trying to race, then you're done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen them, like, people, they have so many people there working on the cars. They've ripped apart an entire engine and then put it all back together that same day, like hours before the race, because something wasn't starting or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
But
bizarre.
NASCAR is one of those things where if you're watching it, I feel like you're not entertained the whole time. You just keep watching it so that you don't miss something like that happening. You know?
Yeah,
It's not like you're entertained the whole time, but you don't want to step away because, like, oh, what if finally something exciting happens here?
Yeah.
You know, you just don't want to miss the one good part.
You ever
And
watch
you're
any type of racing in person?
not in person, no.
That's fun.
Have you?
Yeah. I watched it. It wasn't NASCAR. It was like cars similar to like how NASCAR looks, and it was on asphalt also. But it was like this whole race. It was like 5 hours. They had like tons of different classes.
Oh, was
from
it?
like slowest cars to like the fastest cars. Bro, the wrecks happening. Like that was actually fun. That part's underrated. It wasn't as big of a track as NASCAR. Like it was a little bit smaller than like a NASCAR track. And like way less cars. It was probably
Yeah.
like 12 or something. That was fun. They're crashing.
I know. I think a smaller one would be more fun. You're going to see them pass you more often. Than in
Yeah.
NASCAR, it's like, vroom.
Yeah, and
Waits
those
like
guys are all
5 hours,
professionals
and then
too.
they come back. Yeah.
Every once in a while, you want to do just name like Randy or something that just got off his shift at the gas station just to cause some chaos.
Just throw Gavin in there. I don't even care.
oh yeah, just yeah.
He's got insurance. He'll be fine. Was
Oh.
it down in Cottage Grove?
Yes, I believe so.
They love racing down there.
Oh, it was so fun.
I want to see like dirt.
There was
drag
just one
racing
kid
or
that was like
something.
12, or no, he was like 16 or something, like one of the youngest
It's
racers.
like, yeah, go in there. Huh?
yeah,
start
whatever.
driving.
And he did good.
And then Child Protective Services came by afterwards. Like, you just
You
can't do
literally
that.
can't.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You are no longer his parents.
Yeah. What's the racing where they do figure eights on a dirt track?
Mario Kart. I think you're thinking of Camp Harlow, where you would do the go karts there.
No, it's where they're running into each other on purpose.
That's a demolition derby.
Yeah,
Demolition
I think I've
derby.
seen one of those before at a rodeo.
You think?
I can't remember. I've seen
Exactly.
so many
Cars
different
3.
shows
Yeah,
or
me
in
too.
movies where they play
They
those,
really
but I
just
can't remember if
mess
it's
with
real
my-
life.
I feel like, yeah.
I've maybe seen it one time, but that would be really fun to go to.
You've
if you
done
get the
way too
chance.
much VR that you can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's a
I would really
terrible
like
thought.
to do that. Plus, it's so entertaining because it's such a short track, and I don't really get how it works because they're going in figure eights. But can't you just slow down if you're going to hit a car in the intersection? Or are you supposed to keep going?
Well, you can't see. It's not like.
They cut out the brakes too.
What?
No, but it's like if you're at the corner, you can't see around the corner really. So
No,
you just
there's-
gotta guess.
There's no corner. They're just like
There's no corner.
they're just driving.
It's a
they're
circle,
driving in
Christian. I
these
don't think you
in these
understand a
figure
figure
eights,
eight.
but the
No
only thing to
corners.
really mark it out is really short tires. Like you can see over it. You could see.
Oh, I've never
Something
seen that, I
coming.
guess. Yeah, but that's kind of I understand that. That's kind of like the most fun part of any kind of
Just
racing is when they crash. It's
when-
like why don't you just make a whole race that's just crashing?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. Imagine. Okay, I'm gonna take you on a little bit of an adventure here.
Okay.
We move to the future, right? We have self-driving cars. Well, actually, we could
have
just
that
use the
now.
self-driving cars right now because they crash all the time. You program
You ever seen
a
that
whole bunch
camel
of
video?
Yeah. We do that, okay? We bring in a bunch of
A
camels
bunch of camels.
and a bunch of Teslas. No, we just get like electric cars, or that I guess don't have to be electric, but self-driving, which are usually the electric ones. Self-driving cars that are programmed to go into a track, but then they just crash all the time. So one of them is programmed to actually win, but the rest are just going to crash at some point. And there's no drivers involved, so no one's getting hurt.
Yeah.
You can just watch it guilt-free. Like, yeah, root for the crashes and stuff. Except for if there was a person in there, it'd be like, oh, that sucks. You
Yeah.
might die. But if there's no drivers, I mean,
True.
that would be pretty fun.
I
Let's
think-
invent that.
I think it'd be fun to have. I mean, they have Teslas and stuff now that can self-drive, but if you
True.
could just use them as a remote control, so you're still driving them, but maybe you're up in like a box up high.
Oh,
kinda,
that would be sick.
and just driving them on the track, and you
Just-
can just ram into them
like
each
race,
other.
like remote control cars, but on a massive scale.
Like monster trucks.
Yeah, I don't
Do it like
care. You
that.
can do whatever cars you want.
Mhm.
It's your race.
That would be fun. I'd like to do Monster Jam monster trucks. The tires are so giant, it's like a balloon when they land.
Yeah.
They just bounce around.
Bless your heart. Yeah.
Just kidding. I think you're thinking of zero gravity machines.
yeah.
No, they look like they're.
I used to watch Monster
Doing
Jam
that.
so much.
All the time.
But you know what makes me
Religiously.
mad is all like there's like two racers that are good, and then all the other ones they would like drive really fast up to a jump and then they just slow way down.
Oh.
And they're just like "Doo," and then just like go over it. Anyone that's watched Monster Jam understands what I'm saying right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There was
I
like Maximum Destruction. There was Gravedigger. There was like maybe one or two others that actually did decent, and all the other ones were just babies, bro. They were so terrified. They would like go up to a jump and then they wouldn't commit, and they would just like boop, just kind of drive over it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of Gravedigger.
Oh yeah,
he's
dude.
huge.
Oh, he's massive.
I think he's the biggest monster truck out there. Also the most well known.
Yeah. Good play on words, Kevin.
Yeah. I have a beef with a beverage company that I
Okay.
just need you to talk about, or I need you to listen to.
Okay.
And I need to get the word out.
Just gonna let him air it out here.
Okay. It's called Hint Water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The name should give it away because it.
Christian, guess it. Gave it away. You got to guess what it is.
Guess what it is? Oh, water.
Uh-huh.
What
with,
else?
Let's see, a hint of lime, bro. I've had this drink. It's like a water drink. Sorry, Gavin.
No, it's good.
But they do. It's
Yeah.
like a sparkling water, maybe, or regular water. But they do actual lime flavor in. Have you ever had like a squeezed lime in a drink? It's just not good at all.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I have beef with that company, whatever that is. Anyways, Gavin,
No, are you talking about like the little packets of?
that too. But
And
there's some companies, because I've had this new sparkling water company that instead of doing like whatever flavor they normally do, they'll just put like it's real organic flavors in there, and they just like squeeze a lime into it, and it just tastes disgusting.
They don't tell you what flavor it is.
Oh,
Waterloo.
dude, and it's lime every time. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it doesn't tell you what.
No, it does. It says it's lime, and then it's still lime, and it's still gross.
Yeah.
No, I think that's Waterloo. The company
Yes.
that
Yeah,
you're talking about.
yeah.
It's Spindrift puts actual juice in theirs, and that's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When they put real fruit in it.
Yeah. You like Spindrift? I saw you make a face.
Like, let me
alright.
shove a
It's alright.
banana into some water.
Okay.
So we have unpopular opinion.
Yeah, Grady.
Yeah, 'cause
Unpopular
it actually
opinion
has, like,
achieved.
real fruit, and it tastes good because it has a lot of flavor.
Well, I don't think. What is? I don't know what regular sparkling water has in it to flavor it because it says it has no sugars or whatever that.
Yeah.
Crap
Yeah. How do they
is.
get the essence
Oh,
of the
excuse
fruit
me.
without
Oh,
the sugar?
yeah.
I did
dude.
a LaCroix. Okay, you know when like
LaCroix.
LaCroix was like under like lawsuit?
No.
I did a mock trial in 8th grade about LaCroix.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the lawsuit for?
Well, they're like suing him because they said that they're all natural.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
like, people said that they weren't. So like they were
Oh,
big
yeah.
lawsuit. It was big time. You've never heard of this?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I wish they would have got
Is
him.
this real?
Yeah, no, literally you can look it up on the
Let's look
internet.
it up right now on the internet.
LaCroix
right now.
trial. LaCroix.
See, this is why
Well,
we
we
could
also
never.
do have our local expert right here. Dude
Yeah.
did research on it. So
Yeah.
We could never be sponsored by some company that's so unethical.
Right. That's why AHA is best.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Well, we
Kinda
kind of have mixed emotions
we have
about
beef
that.
with
okay.
AHA right now.
Yeah.
A high-profile lawsuit accusing LaCroix. Oh, man, it's gone. It's
Uh-oh.
just like that.
And you
Oh, I
have
need to
been-
register for
And now he has viruses.
So many viruses just popped up.
Oh, it was dropped. Did you know that, Aiden? Guess you don't know everything.
I did not go that far in my research.
It was like
I
the
was
seventh
in
word in
8th
the
grade.
headline.
He read is like, oh, LaCroix's in a lawsuit, and then he stopped reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh. So they are natural?
I was supposed to be defending them, and I found that they were all natural.
Ooh,
Oh.
good. Very good. You'd be a good defense lawyer then, since
Thank you.
the actual defense lawyers found them to be natural.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's my career.
Yeah. Be a little snake, a professional snake in a suit and tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hannah's, or I was talking about Hint, this
Yeah,
this
yeah,
water
yeah.
company, and so it's basically it's not carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
It's just barely flavored water, but it's not
Oh.
it's not like a propeller something where it's sweet because there's no sugar in it. But it's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
And it just barely tastes enough like watermelon or whatever flavor you get.
To make you want watermelon.
Exactly.
And so
And
you know it's there, but you can't you can't
can't
ignore the
have it.
fact that the watermelon's there. You can't just drink this and try and tell yourself it's normal water
yeah.
because you know that there's a little bit of watermelon in there.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's
Dang,
enough to
dude.
make you angry.
Dude,
I don't think that would make me angry, to be honest, but I wouldn't
Yes.
like it.
you ever be at like the function and stuff and they got water over in the corner
Oh, yeah, dude.
and you go, "Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm going to go get a cup of water."
Turns out it's lean.
No, turns out they threw cucumbers in there.
Oh, dude.
What?
Cucumber water.
Cucumber water. What
Are
is the
you
point of
serious?
cucumber water, bro? That's water. It's like water flavored vegetable in a water flavored
It just
water.
makes it taste like dirt.
Like, do you think cucumber flavored Gatorade is good?
Oh, I just tried that the other day and
How
it
was
sucked. It sucked.
I don't really like
Just-
it.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Cucumber just tastes like water. If you put a cucumber flavored something in water, it would just
Yeah.
taste like water.
Like its main flavors are water and dirt.
Yeah.
So then you put it in some water and it's like, oh, dirt water. Here you go.
Yeah, there you go.
No thanks.
Like sometimes the hotel also have like the cucumber and strawberry water.
Yeah.
You
See?
can't even taste it.
It's-
Even
Yeah.
the strawberry.
I'd rather
Oh.
have strawberry cucumber.
Maybe it's your COVID taste buds.
No, it's not.
I think they do it just for the look because it looks nice
That's
to
how
have
it does.
fresh
Yeah.
things cut up
Oh,
and put in
yeah,
there.
dude.
But cucumber, the inside doesn't really taste like anything.
No.
Just watery. But the outside tastes like dirt.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
dirt.
what I'm
It's
saying.
just
Yeah.
Okay, is zucchini a cucumber or is cucumber a zucchini?
Those are different.
zucchini-
Is a cucumber a carrot?
Like, are they in the same family?
Zucchini is a corrupted cucumber.
yeah,
But
dude.
they're like the same though, aren't they?
Oh, but it's corrupted.
I thought it was a banana.
Huh?
Huh? That's a plantain.
A plantain is a corrupted banana.
Yeah.
Or like Trader Joe's. Whenever I would go to Trader Joe's with my mom when I was little, I would go and get some water. They had like
Oh.
free water to give out. Like, oh, I'm thirsty.
You gotta find Yoda.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever
dude.
find Yoda and get the
Yes.
suckers?
Maybe
What,
is that
dude?
a
I
national?
think Trader Joe's is a explored territory for me.
You've never been
You're gonna
there?
look for the monkey chips.
Really?
Trader Joe's is a
What,
fever dream,
dude?
bro.
Monkey chips. I don't even know what I know.
The plantain, like the like dried.
Oh, like
bananas?
bananas, but they're
Yeah.
plantains.
You never
Yeah.
had bear cereal, Christian?
What's the deal with plantains? It's like, oh, you want a banana,
My
but
mom went
worse.
through
Yeah.
a phase with those.
Yeah.
You can cook them up apparently like you would just cook a steak or something. Like people grill them
Yeah.
and then eat them because they get pretty hard.
Throw some Montreal seasoning on that thing.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah. What's up with people taking food that tastes bad and then just really trying to make them taste good
They really season
Yeah, just
that
eat
stuff.
good food.
and telling me like, no, eat this. It's gonna be delicious. It's not. Meanwhile, the whole time it sucks.
It's just. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what's like vegans. Vegans, they're like,
Yeah.
no,
So
they
vegans, you suck.
No, listen, they just want, they eat these vegetables. That's
Oh yeah, Gavin. Tell the
whatever.
vegans what they want.
No, when I'm talking about the seasoning thing.
Okay.
They instead of taking a steak that's delicious, and on its own, and then seasoning it, they're like, oh, we're just gonna eat vegetables, so we take carrots and they take cucumbers, which are just the worst. They take broccoli and they season them and they grill them up and they're like, oh, this is a delicious, so filling.
Yeah,
Dude, who has ever eaten a cucumber and said this is filling?
The amount of times I've heard a vegan say, "This is a delicious,"
Oh, dude, you have no
just
idea.
insane.
Vegans be like, "This is a delicious," and it's cucumbers.
Yeah.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Nice try. Nice try though.
Yeah.
You almost had it. Psych. Not even close.
I could never be a vegan. That would be the worst.
Yeah, it would. Can't give up meat for that long.
Just for 21 days.
Yeah, true.
You go on a 21-day meat fast?
Yeah.
How was
Sometimes.
Not good.
it? Did you really do it?
I don't think I did the full 21.
I knew it.
I couldn't do it.
Weak mind.
You do it once a year.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
They don't do meat. They still eat chicken, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
The Daniel fast?
Yeah.
Let me think. Yeah, dude.
No, we've done no meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just eat pancakes pretty much.
Yeah. Kodiak cakes.
Kodiak cakes.
Oh,
Get your
yeah.
protein.
So many.
Gavin eating Kodiak cakes.
protein.
Be like, this is a delicious.
Oh, this morning,
Mm-hmm.
get a phone call from the boss.
Yo.
He's
like, where are you?
Where
Oh.
are you?
It's 5 a.m. I'm in my bed.
We're at the tiny houses working on some projects. Okay, we'll be up there in a minute. Okay. This could be one of two things. We're in a lot of trouble, or we're about to get breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
It is just really
Oh.
up in the air.
And you're like, should I even go? I don't want
Yeah.
to be in a lot of trouble.
should I hide? Should we tell him we're somewhere else?
Yeah.
Should we cover ourselves with leaves?
And like sneak up on him and then go like scout it out, see if he's fuming or see if he's like making breakfast burritos or something.
Yeah.
dude.
And it's Sandra.
That's a good sign because Sandra often gives you breakfast.
Yes. And she goes, hey guys, here you go. Hands us a bag. She's like, you want some water? Sure. Gives us some water bottles and had made us 7 breakfast burritos
Oh, dude.
No, just total.
Ah,
And then she said that you guys were fired.
Yeah.
You're done. Here.
Here you go. This is a parting
Here's
gift.
your
7 breakfasts. How many did you eat?
just 2.
Did JJ eat 5?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Dude, they're okay. They instead of just a regular flour tortilla or something, and you
Yeah.
think there's gonna be eggs and stuff in there.
I do
It
think
was
that.
it was a pancake
Oh my
wrapped
gosh.
with so it was eggs and bacon wrapped in a pancake that had already been like syrup had been put on it.
Oh, yeah, dude. I went
Oh
to
my
McDonald's
gosh.
the other day.
Uh-huh.
I was getting breakfast, little McDonald's breakfast,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I saw a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. I didn't know what a McGriddle was. I got a
Big
McGriddle.
mistake.
Dude, it was like bacon, egg, and cheese in between 2 mini pancakes.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what a McGriddle is?
Yes,
You
bro.
didn't
It
know
was
that?
so good. It was the best breakfast sandwich I've
Oh
ever
my
had.
gosh.
You didn't know that?
McDonald's knows how to do breakfast.
I know. That was like
Yeah.
the first time I'd ever just gone to McDonald's to have a breakfast like sandwich.
Except for the road trip. We actually went to Kansas City.
No,
on
I
a
mean
road
by
trip.
myself. Like I'll go
Oh.
there if people are going. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, let me stop by McDonald's, get a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
I got a McGriddle, bro. 2 pancakes with bacon and eggs inside.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was like when I ate it. I was like, this is what.
A McGriddle tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what it should be.
She said it was Jeff's concoction. It was like his idea. He was like, this, put these together. I love these. And I was like, this is McDonald's, but
Yeah.
It was
it's
way
his
better. It was
special
way better than
concoction.
McDonald's. It was really good.
Oh yeah, whenever we'd go camping, Dad would make the like
Yes.
egg McMuffin sandwiches, but actually homemade and good. Oh yeah.
That was
they
a
know what
big
I'm talking
breakfast
about.
thing. That's basically what we did every morning camping. It was you had hash browns, you had bacon cooking, and then they made egg McMuffins. So it was why am I forgetting what it's the
Eggs.
bread?
English muffins.
English muffin.
Dang.
An English muffin.
I think you guys are the first to do that.
Put a, what?
What do you use?
Yeah.
Like sourdough?
Do you
no,
not-
I
are you
do
joking?
English. I was joking. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
okay.
Something you said. You said you were like.
It's actually
You're like
hilarious.
my family when we go camping for breakfast. We do bacon and eggs and hash browns.
No.
No.
Yeah. We like. There's these.
You have no idea.
There's these foods that are really good in the morning time, like bacon. You take potatoes, but you chop them up.
Really fine.
We
Or
call them
some-
hash browns. I don't
you
know what
shred
you
'em.
guys.
But that's maybe like just our thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes we make them into patties and like cook them, and it's like really good to eat like that.
There were like songs I remember from like my childhood that I thought was just like my family's thing, you know. And then you grow up and it's like no.
How do you know that?
Everybody. Yeah. Wait.
I thought
How'd
my
you hear
family
that?
was the only one that said pop. Like,
Uh-huh.
like called
Soda
soda,
pop?
pop.
Yeah.
So when I started going out in public when I was like 8,
Like they know.
I know, dude. Yeah.
they know. The
I
thing.
wouldn't say pop around. I would say soda, and then I heard someone else say pop. I was like, oh,
Like he gets
yeah,
it. He's in
he
on
gets
it.
You-
it. Yeah.
You say
know.
your family says pop.
We did when I was little. We did.
Oh, good thing you grew out of that before you
I
met
know
me.
that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
What you said the song, like songs we would sing as
Yeah.
a family. What were you? Which
What
ones
were
were
you
you thinking
referring
of?
to?
Oh, I don't know, like that one Jason Mraz song.
Oh,
was
you thought that was
the
only
best.
ours?
Sorry, I was like 3 years old.
Yeah, for real.
I
He
do
probably
remember.
pooped in his pants too.
Yeah, I was like, this is my song. Yeah, just out of nowhere. It
yeah.
was so dumb back then.
I used to, or we used to have a song as a family that was. It's not really a song, but it was like a rhyme. You know the, I'm a villain.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
The
I don't know if
streets.
it's actually made up,
I don't know.
or maybe other people know it. We'll talk about it off the pod because I
Yeah.
don't want to sing it right now.
Yeah,
No, you should probably sing it.
That's really embarrassing.
That's like super embarrassing, Gavin. Why would you say that?
And we would not sing it right now.
You know what else is stupid?
What?
College football rankings.
Yeah,
anyone
that's
who's not
not
interested,
true.
anyone who's not interested in sports, go ahead and skip or just
Just
tone out because we're gonna talk about sports for a little bit. I was really confused how LSU all of a sudden was ranked 10, like out of nowhere. Do you understand that? 'Cause I feel like you would track with that.
I mean, I definitely think they should have been in the top 25, but 10 was a stretch.
Yeah.
At the moment.
they
Because they went from unranked to 10, right?
Yeah.
Which is
I
nuts.
think they were initially in like the AP poll, but like the actual college football rankings, they like jumped way.
Right.
way far.
Yeah.
It's all just making no sense. Tennessee all of a sudden became number 1 for no reason when they played Georgia, and then Georgia spanked them.
Wet the bed.
Yeah, and then Georgia peed on Tennessee's bed,
Yeah.
and then
Georgia was 3, right?
yeah, just like me. Yeah, they were 3 and Tennessee was 1. So now obviously Georgia's gonna be 1, but the way they jump around.
They just like get up
They
and
ju-
get down.
It seems like they just throw them in there and kind of just, oh, you won. 3 teams lost. You guys won though, so you go up 10 spots instead of. It just doesn't make any sense.
There's a bias.
Also, the Beavers lost as soon as they became ranked. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
That is funny.
We got some Beaver fans in here.
Yeah, we do.
That's right, dude. Just wait for the Civil War, man.
You guys are gonna get your. You're gonna get spanked.
You're gonna get your what, Gavin?
You're gonna get what?
You're gonna get
Gavin?
your. I don't.
This is a family show, by the
Yeah.
way.
You're gonna get your butt kicked.
Yeah, Gavin.
Oh, that's bad language.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
real.
Sorry.
But I just had some beef with that, and I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because all of a
Yeah.
sudden,
TCU's in the top 4. They got a chance.
yeah, I don't know
TCU
where
is
they
in the
came
top
from.
4?
Where did they come
TCU is the real deal, man.
No, they're not.
Go Horned Frogs.
from? I still remember when they beat Oregon in that
That bowl game.
Fiesta
So
Bowl or something.
embarrassing.
Oregon
The
was up by
Ducks
31.
Choked.
Yeah,
I
dude.
remember
that's-
playing Star Wars Battlefront, and my dad came in and was like, the Ducks lost, and we
you're
all
like,
celebrated.
Yes.
Dang, dude.
And it's like the Beavers lost too.
Okay,
Oh,
here's
wait,
my
they
top
actually
4.
Weren't in a bowl game 'cause they suck.
Mark my words. This is the top 4. Mark my words.
I will mark it down. I'll write them down right now. I won't.
Number 1, Georgia.
Obviously.
Obviously. Number 2. Let me think.
Michigan.
Ohio State.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Number
Boo,
3,
Buckeyes.
Oregon.
Okay, that's a stretch, dude. That's
no,
a
it's
stretch.
not. Number 4, Michigan.
No, dude, Michigan would spank Oregon.
No,
No,
they
they
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
Yes,
It would
they
be a
would.
close game, though.
It would be close. Michigan wins by a touchdown.
I don't know.
I
Other
don't
way
know.
In
I
the
just
big
don't know.
house? Are we talking about at Autzen?
In the big house with lots
That's my
and lots
father's
of room.
house.
Okay, that's what Michigan Stadium is
Touchdown.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Did you
Is that
guys
what they were? Is that what they're referring to
What?
in that one song?
Yeah, big house. We can play football.
It's talking about the Michigan.
Go Michigan.
Field?
Yeah.
Oh, I always forgot
That's
that.
the
Go
lyric.
Michigan.
Yeah.
line.
and then touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, here I was thinking that song was just my family's thing. Dang it.
Dude, Michigan versus Oregon would be monumental.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun
fun.
game to watch. Who would you
just
guys
would.
root for?
Probably
Michigan.
Oregon.
Would your dad go for Michigan?
My
or
dad,
Oregon?
I think my dad would probably go for Michigan, Oregon too.
Michigan.
My family's from Michigan,
Yeah.
so my uncle, like all of that, kind of, so
Family
it's
ties.
Such a
Just-
weird
it's
thing to
just-
say. All of that, kind of, how it.
It's
so,
just you guys get it. No, when your family's from Michigan and Oregon, it's just
It's like, oh, what do you do?
What are you gonna do?
We go for Oregon.
Did you see that Michigan player that got jumped by
Yes, bro.
the Michigan State
Crazy.
people? Did you
What?
see that?
Oh yeah, that was actually kind of bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember where I saw it. I'm gonna look it up.
It was that poor lost soul in the tunnel by himself with all those Michigan State guys.
Oh, and they ran in from the field into the tunnel.
Because they share the tunnel. They share a tunnel.
Oh dang!
I'll just
Well, you
give
can tell this is
commentary.
gonna be good.
Nice. I don't want you to comment.
That was pretty brutal, actually, though.
Yeah, the wild.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
four
not gonna.
players for Michigan State, I think, got suspended or kicked off the team, maybe.
Just such bums.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine
Bro.
a rivalry being that intense that you're just gonna go beat up some dude for no reason afterwards.
You know, my rankings low key, kind of accurate right now.
No, they weren't.
Really.
I just needed the Ducks to go up a couple spots. Ducks are 6 right now, but
Mhm.
Michigan's 3, Ohio State's 2, Georgia's 1.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. I just told you that like 10 minutes
I thought
ago.
that was your opinion.
I did tell you
I thought that was
bro.
your opinion.
Oh,
That
were
was
you
my
saying-
opinion and it's facts at the same time.
Oh, you're saying
it's funny
that's
how that happens.
you weren't saying it's now. You're saying it's the end, right?
I'm saying at the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay.
You
I
should
think
have
that-
specified that.
Yeah.
You said this is my rankings.
Oh, whoops. I mean, at the end of the year,
Yeah.
this is gonna be the playoffs right here.
Okay.
Top 4.
Yeah.
Although, is
solid.
there more in the playoffs this year?
No,
No.
that's 2024.
Yeah,
2024.
in a few years.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so fun when it's 12 teams.
Dude,
The
that
Ducks could
will
host
be
a playoff game.
Imagine.
Because they're going to have like the first round hosting. I mean, even the Beavs, Come
No.
over to
Yeah, yeah.
Corvallis.
The
You
Beavers
can't
could
even
totally
say with
host
a
a playoff
straight
game.
face.
Yeah, you couldn't
Dude,
even
we
get
want
through it.
Bama, okay?
It's like
we want
even
Bama.
the Beavs.
Dude,
Bro, we
Alabama
could play them in a
losing to
bowl game this
LSU.
year.
You guys should play Georgia.
LSU
That'd be
is
hilarious.
ranked
We could
7.
at least score a touchdown.
What?
LSU is still in the ranked. They gained rankings after.
They beat
beat
Alabama.
I mean, I
Alabama,
know,
Alabama,
but they're
who was-
7-2.
It doesn't matter. They just beat Alabama.
Yeah,
Anytime
but-
you beat Alabama, you deserve to be in the top 10.
Alabama is so bad this year.
They were
just don't
ranked
have
They've
six.
just
receivers.
lost twice, and now everyone's like, they suck.
Okay. The 2 losses.
Well,
were
Clemson's
to the-
8-1.
yeah.
Mississippi 8-1.
Clemson is frauds.
Notre Dame with the bed too.
Southern California, USC 8-1. So many 8-1 teams, and the 7-2 LSU just sneaking in there.
Yep.
Because
You
they beat
guys-
number 9 ranked Alabama.
I just think with Georgia and Oregon, that first game, new head coach, new quarterback.
First
It was a
game-
mistake.
Kinda,
Yeah, it was a mistake.
It was
I
a
think-
fluke.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild though. I always see Oregon's rankings at the beginning of the season. I'm like, that's way too high.
It's
But-
the brand.
well,
yeah.
they're back to 5 now.
Yeah,
Or
but they're good now.
6, I
so
guess.
they
They
proved
just got-
themselves for
beating
real.
USLA, beating UCLA like we did.
Southern Los
I
Angeles.
mean, in that fashion, it was just. But we gotta play USC, bro.
We're not gonna. Oh, the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah, right. That will
Yeah.
be huge.
Unless it's the Beavers. Unless the Beavers make it to the Pac-12
Actually, we
championship.
did not have a chance anymore because we choked against UW.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That
But
is
that's
actually
been
embarrassing.
that's been the college football segment. Thank you guys.
Oh, we should go over your guys' top 4.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, I haven't watched a ton this year. I don't.
Oh.
I've mostly just been looking at rankings and how I've been keeping up with scores. I just haven't been able to watch anything because I've been
That's-
working every Saturday. Haven't even hardly got to see the Duck games.
Really?
So yeah, Aiden was saying something earlier about Bo Nix maybe being the Heisman, and I was like, what? I didn't realize he was actually that
He
good.
is not going to be the Heisman.
I think he
Potentially.
can't be the Heisman because of that Georgia game. Like he just totally did not play.
I mean,
well.
that was embarrassing.
When you get
for sure.
a pants down spanking in one of your seasons, then it's just like you
when
can't recover from that.
when they take you out
embarrassment.
on the
that
field,
catchphrase is too long for it to be like
pants down spanking.
You can't just like blow past it. You have to like really think about what you're
you
saying.
have to listen to it.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, yeah, I don't say it often, but if you get used to it, pants down spanking.
I don't think you can, dude.
Oh yeah, you should hear my dad say it.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear your dad say it.
that is an interesting phrase.
Yeah, I don't know about Michigan. I have to watch to see them, but they've
Aiden,
been
what's your top 4?
they've been looking pretty good. Yeah, Aiden and Grady would know. They watch.
Grady, we'll have you go first.
Yeah, Grady, go first.
Number 1, Georgia. Michigan, number 2.
Ooh,
TCU, number 3. Ohio State, number 4.
What?
Oh, just not putting in Oregon in there.
Oh yeah, just don't put Oregon in there.
Okay,
Probably.
Oregon does not deserve to be in the top 4. They have to beat USC.
Yeah.
They will beat
Or, I mean,
USC so
They have
easily.
to win the Pac-12 to be
They
in the
will.
top
They
4.
will.
They will.
They will.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. So obviously Georgia number 1.
Yeah,
I mean that's evident.
I mean that defense though.
It is just evident.
Okay. Number 2, Michigan. Okay. I think they will spank Ohio State, who I have
Hands
in my
down
number
spanking.
3 spot. And then I guess I'll go TCU number 4. So
What? You think they're gonna spank Ohio State? That would then you should. If they're gonna spank Ohio State, I would say Georgia 1, Michigan 2, TCU 3, Oregon 4.
man, you're having troubles with your
If
essays
Ohio
today.
State is getting spanked, they do not deserve to be
Yeah.
a one.
I mean, they are
rank below.
playing. They are playing at Ohio State, so that could play
Yeah.
a factor.
That's gonna be a crazy game.
I just dislike Ohio State so much.
Are they playing it all during the regular season? Or is it only gonna be the championship?
No, they
Dang.
play. They play at the.
If we hadn't played Georgia,
Pac-12's looking solid.
Pac-12
be-
is having a great year this year.
Seriously.
The Pac-12's on the rise.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, big time,
Utah,
They're on the
UCLA, USC, Oregon.
bro. A&M has been so funny this year. Like they spent so much money on getting players and getting matchups when they went. They played Appalachian State
Yeah,
and they
lost.
lost, dude. They
that's
spent
so
so
embarrassing.
much
3 and
money.
6.
They were ranked. They were ranked like 15 at the beginning of the year, or maybe even higher. Like they were ranked really, really high, and then they just have been terrible. It's been
Some of these
hilarious.
teams, it's so crazy to see some of these teams in the top 25.
Yeah,
Like if you just like Liberty University is number 19.
They did just beat Arkansas.
Tulane is number 16.
like who's Tulane?
Mississippi's number
Tulane,
11.
Come on, have
Liberty
some respect for
University.
Yeah, there's
Tulane.
two.
Like
of them.
TCU's always been decent, but I've never seen them in the top 4 before.
No.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, I am shocked to see TCU at number 4.
Liberty University.
Yeah,
What?
in Illinois. What? Anyways,
the Florida State
UCF
makes
has
sense.
never really been crazy.
They were
they've
good
they've
for a
been like
while.
really good, but they've always played bad teams. They're in a
Right.
bad league, so
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
get no respect.
Ain't good respect. They're only
UCF
7-2 though. If you're gonna be in a bad league, you have to be almost undefeated.
Yeah, I think they were undefeated like many years in a row, and then people finally started paying attention to them.
UCF.
Yeah, right.
Oh, they had Scott Frost, and then he went to Nebraska because they won the
Freaking
Peach
Scott.
Bowl against Auburn. I'm pretty sure.
Should we do a draft segment real quick and then
Sure.
get into the
I mean,
Reddit
while-
stuff?
I mean, while we're on the topic of sports, let's do a draft.
Let's do a draft. All right, so the draft this week, I actually thought of this as we were driving over,
Okay.
as I was driving over here.
Yeah.
People's greatest fears.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's not like what your greatest fears are, but what you think just most commonly or whatever the greatest fears would be. And you can
Okay.
pick 4.
Who you want to start with?
We'll do
Gavin, it's top 5. Top 5 draft.
top
Come on.
5. Top 5, and we'll go. We'll just go clockwise.
Okay.
Starting where?
Parker.
Okay.
Okay. Greatest fear. Like uncomfortable feelings. Could that be a fear?
I don't know.
Cause I get really afraid of like biting down on a fork.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Just think about it right now. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Just. Grady does it for fun. He's not
He
afraid of anything.
He does not even care.
He loves
dude.
to chew on forks.
Boom. That's number 1 off the
Okay.
dome.
Loneliness.
Yeah.
That's number 1 for me.
I'm gonna
You should have
go.
saved that for last, like a good segue into the Reddit thing, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
It's okay. Just thinking about that next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say arachnophobia.
Oh, people are so afraid of arachnophobia.
Spiders.
I'm not that afraid of spiders.
I think
I'm
that-
afraid of being afraid of
I
spiders.
think there's
yeah.
just a lot of people in the world that are afraid of spiders. Aiden's afraid of spiders.
I don't want them. I don't want them all upon me, but I'm not gonna see a spider and be like, a spider.
At work today, we were cleaning out some buckets that had grout in, and I looked down and there's a spider, no joke, like this big around, and the legs were over an inch long. And it wasn't a daddy long leg. Like the body was massive. It was disgusting. Dumped it out of the bucket, couldn't find it. JJ thought it was on him. He like freaks out. Saw it on the ground, smashed it into a million pieces.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing that's more scary when you have the sight of the spider and then you lose it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it could be anywhere right now.
Probably.
It'd be like killing a big spider. You know, like you just like the crunch. Ugh.
But
Yeah.
then you're like, it's dead and it's out. It's
Like,
gone.
you know, you still got that feeling though.
It is kind
Oh,
of
but
gross
it's so
though.
satisfying.
Oh, okay.
Just
Okay,
dead spider.
spiders.
Sorry, you're gone. Number 2 for me. Claustrophobia. Santa Claus. Ooh, he is
You guys
scary.
are saying the fear, like being afraid
okay.
of claustrophobia.
I'm afraid of tight spaces.
Oh,
Yeah, not being able to move.
gotcha. Okay. Snakes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Being buried alive.
That's just like mine, but worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's
But
like-
it's different.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yours is like being in a closet.
Yeah.
Mine's being in a grave.
Mm-hmm.
Very different.
Very different things. I would say for my number 3, my toes touching each other.
What? Wait, what?
You are.
Just thinking about my toes touching each other.
My,
whenever I
your
think
toes
about
are
it,
touching each other right
I
now.
know. And whenever you think about it, it makes me mad uncomfortable.
You know those things that I think it's when they do nail polish or something, toenail polish. They put them to like keep their toes apart. You just have to have those all the time.
Uh-huh.
That makes me so uncomfortable. Not toes touching, but like thinking about your toes being spread out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've
you
always
find
had like a
comfort?
weird fear of like, just like
Them ripping?
my toes like.
The webbing getting
Oh
cut.
yeah, something like that. Maybe that might
Yeah.
be what it is.
That's your number 3.
Yeah, number 3 would be. Let me think. Oh, cats, dude.
No
Not
way.
house cats. Just
Oh,
like
big
big
cats.
cats, dude. Yeah,
Nature cats.
yeah.
They'd be scary.
Yeah. I would say fear of the dark.
Really?
Yeah.
The dark is not that. You're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what's in the dark.
Yeah,
Gavin.
it's probably serial
Oh,
killers.
really, Parker?
Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot of people know that.
I'm gonna stick
Yeah, I've
with
heard
it.
people say that before. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just say heights because people get it. I just say the dark because you understand it easily. It's not as wordy. Number 4. Let's see what we got here.
When did we become such simple creatures? Okay, with like
Yeah.
having to simplify explaining the dark or afraid of heights. I just don't. I want to simplify it. People. No, you're no. Listen.
No, keep going. Keep going.
No, people were saying that stuff, but I saw this Instagram post the other day of how society is getting more and more simplified, where people like a more simple design, which makes sense in some aspects of it. But
Like minimalist?
yeah,
What? Okay.
it's almost laziness is
Yeah.
what they were saying. So where if you look at a picture of like a coffee shop or if you go into one now, most of them are pretty simple. There's not a lot in there. It's really a basic table, like just maybe a like wood block
Yeah.
countertop or like a butcher block.
Yeah.
And then
clean.
the designs are just like, it's really common to have like a
Straight
just
lines.
post and then just a shelf top instead of having like a full vanity or something. And then one of the examples was like this might not be as relevant because people don't use phone booths, but like the ones nowadays, it's just like this black metal siding with a couple big sheets of glass. Whereas like when you think of
Like the UK telephone booths,
yeah.
the red ones. and
yeah,
stuff.
there's all this design to it, and then railings and stuff like that, like older ones where there's like a lot of architecture to it and like artistic design versus now
Yeah.
there's ones where it's just like a cable running through it and it's more for simplicity because you can build it faster and get
That's
it done
true.
quickly.
I don't know if that's what it is. I think that in the olden times, before technology, before factory, maybe not before factories, before the technology we have now to like build stuff, to create designs, there used to be like a thing of like workmanship. Like if something has a really cool design in it, you think like, oh man, this guy from London must have like handcrafted this with his pocket knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy must have taken so long. This artist, he's so good. He just hand painted this, whatever. There's like art to it. Now it's like that could be created by whatever computer, you know, creating it out in like 5 minutes, and then they just produce the next one. It's like there's like mass production now. So if you see something like super artistic, you know that it probably didn't take the effort that it would have like 200 years ago. So you probably used to value art a lot more when it was harder to make, and now it's so easy to make that we like doubled back around to where it's like now we don't even need, like we know it's easy to make like crazy designs, so we don't even need to make them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like reverting back to
Just do it simple, man.
we can do it. So we can do art so easily.
Might as well not do it.
Might as well not even do it.
Yeah, because I thought about that. Because when I saw the post and was going through all this stuff, there was somewhere it was too much going on. They were trying to make it too artistic. Whereas, like you were saying now, it's so easy
Minimalist.
to just produce some. Oh, I was looking at different lines. I thought mine wasn't. I thought
Gavin.
my
That's crazy.
input wasn't working. Sorry.
Hey,
but
look at the
people-
right lines next time.
People put so much time. Used to put so much time into their artwork and like taking pride in their craftsmanship, like you were saying. But now it's easy to just produce with a machine, and it doesn't take any time because you can just make
Yeah.
a mold and just make it a million times. But
Boom.
yeah.
I don't even care. Where do we go from here? Where was I? Where?
Oh, we were drafting.
Oh, I'm afraid of things. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot. Do you have anything that you're afraid of over there?
Wolves.
Fear of getting eaten alive.
Ooh.
Eaten alive.
Similar to the cats one, I think.
Yep.
But just like,
I think I hit it right on the nose with that one.
yeah. Have you ever been eaten by just anything?
Like alive, like by an animal.
Oh, like they don't
Like a predator.
even sacrifice you first. They just
Oh, here's
memories.
Can I have mine next?
Yeah.
Monkeys.
Yo, that's mine. I call it. Actually.
No, I said it
No,
first.
I want it.
I said
Bro.
it first.
The most scary animal in the world.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
Monkeys. Liger, actually. Liger's pretty good.
No, it's like mystical and like magical. I want to see one. I'm not afraid of it.
It's between monkeys and centaurs.
Yeah. I would say a monkey because like a centaur is part human, so you can reason with it a little bit.
true.
A monkey, that's just pure savagery and muscle that wants to tear you apart.
Like, oh, you want to reason with me? Well,
How about I rip your face off?
yeah, for real. What do you
Yeah.
think?
What do you think? Sorry, I have no
Yeah.
capacity to reason.
The color on
Yeah.
that shirt makes me angry, so I'm going to tear your ears off.
Yeah. So I'm gonna rip it off of you and whip it. Just whip you with it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Sorry.
Sorry. My next one is
Can't be reasoned with.
sharks.
Ooh. Really?
Oh shoot! No,
You're like never in the ocean.
no. I was thinking that, but I decided something else.
Land sharks.
Tornadoes.
Shark tornadoes.
Sharknado. Gavin would hate the Sharknado movie.
Oh, don't show it to me.
I'm not, maybe this is a
Please.
bad thing, but I am not afraid of tornadoes whatsoever.
Me neither.
Yeah. What?
Kevin.
Then why'd you just say tornadoes?
Well, it's not my biggest fear. I'm just saying people's biggest fears.
Oh.
We don't
Okay.
have
Like, what are the
these,
greatest,
so we're
biggest
fine.
fears?
Yeah.
Most common. I'm not afraid of the dark.
Oh.
Oh.
Guys, I'm not.
You guys, I would walk down this dark, empty church hallway all by myself at night,
Yeah.
back and forth,
I like walking in the
and I
dark.
would not be afraid.
I challenge myself sometimes to just like leave the lights off in my room and see if I can find stuff.
Yeah, I do that all the
And
time.
it's like, why don't I just turn on the light? It'd be so much easier. Like,
Yeah.
no, I know where it is. I can find it.
It's a way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I think that was enough. How many did I do?
Not 5.
Not 5. Ooh,
Too
one.
many.
Yeah, 5 was too much.
Just try and remember what yours were real
I
quick.
can't.
Loneliness, snakes, monkeys, and big cats.
Biting on a fork, claustrophobia, knowing my toes are touching, being eaten. I claim that one, and monkeys. I also claim that one.
No,
Sorry.
monkeys was mine.
Okay, primates.
Spiders, the dark, tornadoes, and some other one.
Boom. I don't care. Let's do some relationship advice.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Pretty good at that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to the good people of Reddit, and we are just gonna solve their problems, guys. Which one should we do first? I kind of want to
Yeah, I
go
was
with
gonna
this one.
say.
I haven't seen any of them, so just
Yeah,
that
I
looks
just
good.
skimmed through these and just saved them. This one, I saved this mostly for Grady. I kind of wanted to see his input since it's like the same age group as him. He's a year younger, but he's got a lot of wisdom up there.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin, why don't you read this one?
Okay, it's titled So Miserable. It says, I'm a 14-year-old girl. There's this boy, a friend, and I am afraid to ask if he likes me because I don't want to ruin our friendship! Exclamation point. But I really like him. So how do I see if he likes me without ruining it?
Yeah. Grady, what would you do in this situation if you were so miserable? If you were user Pazacat.
Oh,
What would you do in this
He was a
situation?
cat lady.
No.
No.
That's just her username.
what would you do if you were in that situation? You
Yeah.
liked somebody, but you didn't want to tell them because you didn't want
It's
it
like,
to ruin
oh,
your
it's my
friendship.
friend, but it's like, oh, the friendship.
I don't know. Just
You just talk.
put me right on the spot here.
Yeah.
Do you talk to their friends? Do you just ask them?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Just trying to make him jealous.
Just be an alpha.
Make him jealous.
Keep pulling him.
Yeah, keep pulling them. That's a good
Oh,
way. Lead them
yeah,
along
dude.
on a string. Yeah, you make them jealous, and then just get them to say something 1st, right?
Mhm.
You get them to like you, and then say something, and then you reject them.
yeah.
Yeah. I beg your heart and I'll talk to them again.
Play hard not to get, like Aiden said.
He said Grady said break their heart. And
I'll
not
never
talk.
talk to them again, and then
Oh,
you're done.
no.
And then they won't be in your life ever again. And
Yeah,
That's true.
then you're good to go. Let's do the next one.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go. Here we go. This is gonna be a good one.
Grady, do you have school tomorrow?
yes,
Oh, it's late. Sorry.
I don't care.
Oh shoot.
My mom's not. Gonna
Yeah, it's
do that.
whatever.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, they don't need you.
I know, but this
What'd she say?
has bad service here, so I can't really text her back. So I'm screwed.
Just be like, Mom. We're just chilling right now. For
Mom,
real."
we're just recording the pod for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, on jaw.
Sorry, Annie.
Yeah, they messed it up.
Christian, you want to read this
my
one?
gosh.
You might.
Partner.
You might want to
Holy
censor a
crap.
little
Yeah,
bit.
censor.
Work wife vibes. That's the title.
Yeah.
Partner, 33 male. Started at a new job this year. Same time coworker, 30-ish female, started. I never have thought my partner would cheat or be interested in another girl. We have a young boy. Yay,
Never
let's
broke
go.
again.
We have young boy. They've been texting more and more frequently, and from what I've seen, over the shoulder snooping, not going through phone. They joke about how.
Maybe you can skip some of like their jokes.
What?
They joke about inappropriate things.
Inappropriate things.
Yeah.
The last one was at like 10 p.m. when they were out for a work event. I admit I snooped in this one only because I saw the message and went to look at what I sent. I felt sick when I saw it and exited the chat straight away. I almost wish I didn't. My gut is screaming something is wrong. I barely get more than okay, sounds good for a text, but she gets the emojis, the longer texts. Again, context is hard as I haven't viewed the chat and the entirety in my brain is in overdrive, so I could be making it worse in my head. She's dating another guy as when she first started. She got drunk out of work and made a bit of her and was acting a fool and ended up getting with a coworker. His words when it happened, not mine. This was when he was telling me things about work. Now he doesn't say much. Even if I asked, I went to put an alarm on his phone for dinner last night, i.e. pasta in 10 minutes. And when I touched his phone, he snatched it. I've previously been able to hold/go through his phone with no problems. Part of me wants to snoop, but I don't want to be that person. And truthfully, I guess I'm scared of what I'll see. We've been together for over 6 years, and this is the first time I've ever questioned our relationship. I feel like typing this out, it seems obvious. I also want...
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so out of pocket, dude.
Yeah, the ending got a little weird, so we're gonna cut that out. What? Oh my gosh. He kind of got a little incoherent in the middle there. I kind of lost what he was talking about.
Yeah, she was like started going crazy
That was
midway
a she.
through.
No, it's a dude.
No, my
Oh,
partner,
what?
33 male, started at a
The
new-
male is
Oh.
who they're talking about.
Her partner.
We're not going to talk about the age gap here. 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
real, what
insane.
a pervert.
Especially in their 30s.
What about like
Oh, so this is the dude texting
This
the
chick-
female coworker.
This is the
Oh,
female
yeah.
perspective, talking about her husband
Boyfriend,
or boyfriend has been texting a girl at work.
Okay, that's weird. In my head, when I thought this was a woman, like his wife doing this, I was kind of giving her the benefit of the doubt. But now that I know it's a man, I'm just
100%.
like, nah, this is you
What?
were being a bad boy.
No, he's cheating.
It's
Yeah.
the girl who wrote this.
It's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
weird, like her talking about like his texts with her.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that be weird? The person you've been in a relationship for 5 years,
Just
whatever,
texting another.
is just like texting some chick from work for like late into the night.
Yeah.
Like just conversations not related to work at all.
Mhm. Even if it wasn't as out of pocket as some of these messages.
Yeah,
have
and
been.
they are definitely out of pocket. But even if they were just like random conversations about
just chatting.
just chatting late at night
Yeah,
after work, I don't know. It's
I'd
kind
be
of
like,
strange.
that's kind of sus.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, if you're chatting about the spreadsheets and the data
oh
and stuff,
yeah.
then it's like that's fine. But Yeah.
Consensus: he's cheating on you.
interesting
He's
that
cheating.
her gut is screaming something is wrong. I mean, if your gut is screaming that, you should probably listen to it.
Probably go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Also,
If your gut is screaming, get that looked at. And then
yeah, that is not your gut screaming.
that is a medical emergency.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the comments. 277
Oh, what's
of
the
them.
top comment?
Oh, yeah, we got to see what the other people are saying. Oh, okay. It's making more sense now that I know that this is a woman writing this because she was like, I looked at his phone. Okay, I was thinking the dude was like, I was looking at this other dude's phone and then I just got all confused. It's like the dude was over for dinner and I was trying to look through his phone like he usually lets me and I was like, what?
She's actually just cheating on him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Next one.
So
Consensus-
what advice
consensus.
would we give?
That's what I said.
You really-
Consensus is she's.
Yeah, but
he's
that's
cheating.
not like advice. That's just like
Oh,
what we
here's
think.
some advice.
I think you got to
Is-
confront.
Is
Like,
that your
hey.
wife or is this your husband?
Boyfriend of 6 years.
Is your
Oh, They
boyfriend?
have a kid together.
Maybe maybe when you had some commitment issues in the beginning where he didn't want to commit to marriage.
Yeah.
He just wanted to live with you and be like, yeah, like we're basically married. That should have been a red flag because now has no commitment to you and he's just going off doing his thing apparently.
Yeah.
I think that they're just friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that
They
you
just
know,
happen to have a kid together.
Yeah. No, I mean
the work
Oh,
person.
okay.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know this person personally, obviously.
And I wish I didn't, and I'm glad I don't. Next one.
Let me read
All right.
this.
I can read this one. Can I? That's long.
Go for it.
I didn't even preview this. I just read the title and was like, this seems fun. Ooh. Yep. Okay, I made the title more dramatic to get your attention.
Well, it worked.
Well, it
Get
worked.
out of here.
This has one upvote, Parker. Why don't you go to the popular ones?
Yeah, I'm going to get out of this one. Okay. Should I ask this girl in my math class out? Am I being creepy?
Yes, you're on Reddit. You're being creepy for asking.
Gavin, you
Gavin.
are quite
Everyone-
literally on Reddit right now.
Gavin, you are quite literally
I know.
profiling.
You actually didn't let me finish. You're on Reddit asking for advice to ask your girl out when there's real people in the real world, not online, that you could ask. You're being creepy.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and read it anyways. So there's this really cute girl in my college. We're both 19. In my college math class that sits right next to me. And I've been wanting to ask her out on a date, but I don't know how. We talk a little bit every now and then about math problems and stuff. Well, it makes sense. We're in math class. And occasionally laugh. But I don't know if she likes me as well. She leans close to me while we're working and she keeps looking at me, but I don't know whether she is just being nice or whatever.
I think if she keeps, that's such a funny. Like, she keeps looking at me.
She keeps looking at me, guys. Like,
maybe it's just her being nice.
I mean,
it's like,
I am-
no, it's her being a human.
yeah.
I am-
and having a conversation with you. She keeps looking at me.
She won't stop looking at me when I say words to her. She
Yeah.
looks and listens at them.
I keep eye contact with her, and I just keep staring at her even when she looks away, but she keeps looking back.
Yeah. It's like, what? I've never asked someone out before or gone on a date, so I don't really know what to do. I have her number from a group project, but I feel like that would be weird and distant. Yeah, maybe don't ask her out in
Don't
the
do it
middle
over
of the group
phone.
chat for the group project. I guess I could ask her in person, but I'm afraid the girls that sit behind me will overhear. I also don't want to ask her in the hallway after class, as she will be weirded out. Why would she? I'm terrified that my wording will sound creepy and out of the blue. How do I ask her naturally, so it doesn't sound out of the blue? I have no idea. I just don't want to screw this up. She is super cute and friendly to me, and I don't want to make everything awkward for the rest of the classes we have.
I think that people, when they hear the term self-conscious, they just like appropriate that with like insecure, like they associate same thing. They associate that with like insecure, like self-conscious, thinking poorly of yourself. Like when they think self-conscious, it means negative thinking about yourself. But like self-consciousness means that like you're just thinking of what you're doing, like thinking of yourself.
Conscious of yourself.
Right. You're conscious of yourself. And I think that is what this is. Someone that's thinking this. I was talking about this last week. Thinking about how you're being perceived too much.
Same with the awkward person.
That's what yeah, exactly. If you're just thinking about how you're being perceived, you're going to, like, when you're actually doing stuff, it's going to look like you're all in your head.
Yeah.
And you're just going to come across weird.
Yeah.
If you're not thinking about how you're being perceived and you're just thinking about the people around you, whatever, thinking about what you're doing, the conversation you're having, then it'll come across as way more natural.
Yeah, that's so strange that he's just like, that'll be weird if I asked her out in the hallway after class. Like, that seems like the best possible place.
That seems like
ever.
The absolute,
And
wouldn't that be so weird if
after
got
class
her into
we
the
started talking?
We just started like talking and like we had like a really good conversation and it just kind of like naturally flowed and
it's like, but we have no math problems to talk about, so I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't talk to her in the hallway because there's no math problems out there. So like, what would I even start the conversation with? Maybe if you're like worried that it would make all the classes awkward, wait till the end of the semester. I don't know. Patience.
Or just do it.
Or just do it. And then if it doesn't work out, then it's fine and nobody's going to care or talk about it ever again.
And you find a new girl.
Why would he do that? He's in love,
seriously,
Gavin.
Gavin.
You know nothing about love.
Yeah.
Oh, bingo. I just found out my wife went to a party at an addict's house.
That is a lot of votes.
What does that mean?
What is that supposed to mean? Yeah.
Context. I'm Trustin, 30 male.
No.
Me and my wife, Lily,
I used to be
28
trusting
female.
her.
Yeah.
Not
I've
anymore.
been married for 7 years. She recently had to use her vacation days separately from mine as we weren't able to make our different work schedules match. She traveled to our hometown to meet family and friends, and I'm doing the same a month later. I actually think it's good to have some alone time to unwind, so no issues there. Weird.
Yeah.
The problem is I'm now here in our hometown and went drinking with our friends in common last night. They started talking about how cool it is I'm back, and she was back. Oh, they have the same hometown, but they just went back at separate times. Very strange. To visit them and ended up mentioning they had a fun at Verm's place.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Verm sounds like a...
Verm. I do not be trusting
freak.
Verm, dude. I don't know if Verm...
Is that short for something?
Vermin?
Vermin,
I don't
maybe?
know.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Uh-uh.
So I asked who he is, and it turns out he's an acquaintance of hers, and his place is used and to be deviant.
Yeah, pretty much.
The guy's a mess, and multiple friends confirmed that to be true. In fact, the fact she was there and that people got wasted and be deviant there on weekends. Our what? What's the point of that parentheses? Our friends obviously thought I was cool about it, but I only got to know about it last night. I didn't confront her as I wanted to do it in person when I got back, but I guess I was visibly shocked enough that some of our friends told her I was informed about the situation. I woke up today to a bunch of missed calls, messages, and audio clips. She was angry I was ignoring her. I was actually sleeping in parentheses. Wasn't ignoring. I was sleeping.
Wasn't even
Instead,
ignoring.
our friends are liars. That she didn't mention she was there so as to not make me insecure, and that they only played some tabletop RPGs. Now, what is a tabletop RPG? Is that like Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, what?
I promise we were only playing Magic the Gathering. There was no drugs. And she left before midnight. She says she only had 4 cans of beer and barely interacted with people there.
Only 4 cans.
But again, I also got multiple friends telling me she smoked and they had a blast. I'm mad she lied to me, having cheated on me or not, and keeps lying. I have to admit, I don't have much confidence in my actions, so I'm afraid to have that one-on-one talk, so I end up letting this go, only to regret it later. Should I get into the house to grab my stuff and leave?
How about you pick up
How about you speaking
your
to the mic?
stones and you just talk to this person?
How about you pick up your stones from the river,
Yeah.
put them in your sling,
And you
and
throw them through her window.
I need to grab my stuff from the house and leave.
The Gas Boys should take a visit to Verm's house.
Yeah.
Let's go play Dungeons and Dragons.
Visit
Dude.
to Verms. We can play some RPGs.
Let's go, dude.
I really
love
want to know what RPGs is.
tabletop RPG. That's like Magic the Gathering or
Oh,
Dungeons and Dragons, a role play game.
Okay.
That's what RPG stands for.
Yeah. I was thinking like rocket propelled grenades or something. But I just wasn't sure.
Tabletop rocket propelled grenades.
Just yeah.
Verm sounds crazy.
I do not. Yeah. I don't know Verm, and I'm glad I don't.
Verm. What is Verm short for? Someone
It's always
please
those
tell
names,
me.
dude. That is just like,
They-
oh, you know he's gonna be a little deviant.
Verm. Short for
Verm.
Yeah, I
You
can
know
only
when he was
think
a
of
little kid.
vermin.
Yeah.
All right, we should do one more. My boyfriend doesn't want me to out to my car when it's dark out, even though I ask him to. Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll read it. My boyfriend, male 24, doesn't want me, female 24, out to my car
No,
to walk
doesn't
out
walk.
to my okay. My boyfriend, male 24, doesn't walk me, female 24, out to my car when it is dark out, even though I ask him to. Interesting. We've been together for 5 years, and I eventually started going out to the casino with him once a week.
Weird way to intro.
What a weird first sentence. We usually take our separate cars and meet each other there since we live about 45 minutes away from each other. And the casino is about halfway distance for the both of us.
That's awesome.
That's
They
so
found their
sick.
thing.
That is so sick. As a girl, I get uncomfortable walking outside alone when it gets dark out, so I always ask my boyfriend to walk me to my car when I'm ready to go. He usually stays a lot longer.
Your boyfriend has a gambling problem, but we'll save
Yeah.
that for a later conversation.
Yeah, that'll be in a couple months. Every time I ask, the answer is always no, and I end up heading to my car alone in the dark. That's crazy. Can you walk me to my car? No.
I need to get back to the slots.
Yeah, literally, I'm playing blackjack right now. The area does have some sus-looking people too on
Yeah.
occasion.
I didn't know Gavin was there.
Yeah, for real.
Oh.
What can I do? What can I do to tell him that I would like to be walked out to my car by him when it is dark out?
It sounds like
you are already literally just telling him that exactly. And by not doing so, it makes me feel sad and uncared for.
Maybe just say what you just said on this Reddit
Maybe.
post.
So what you just said on this Reddit post, asking how to say it,
I get.
probably say that to him
Yeah.
What are the
in a
comments?
conversation.
How do I tell him that these are my exact feelings that I'm showing you guys right now? How do I?
How do I say it?
How
Someone
do I
help.
tell him?
Oh, that is
He just
classic.
sounds insufferable. He sounds like
Yeah.
he's just addicted
Babe,
to
seriously, let's go to the casino every Friday.
gambling. Can you please? Walk
It's
me out?
halfway between.
Can you please walk me out to my car?
No,
Literally playing blackjack right now.
But it's so far away.
I'm about to
There's-
win the slots.
There's so many sus people out there.
There's all the sus people.
I can't give up this spot. I'm about to win.
Yeah, they'd be saying that at casinos all the time.
Yeah, they just be saying that.
You're
It'd just be
you're
like-
so close. What is that thing with the gambling addicts? It's like,
Yeah, he's like, I can't quit now. I'm so close to winning a bajillion dollars.
You can't quit now. Like you guys are you're so close.
Yeah, he's like,
Good-
I can't,
next
babe,
time.
I can't walk you out to your car. I'm about to win a bajillion dollars. You're gonna be so mad if
She's
I
like-
walk you out to your car and we
Yeah.
don't win a bajillion dollars. What should we have her? What should she do?
What
Just
should
tell
she
him.
do? I mean, we kind of. How do I tell him?
Just
Like,
show him the Reddit
Literally what
post.
you just said.
Most
Yeah,
of the
probably.
Reddit posts, they give you, or they ask for an answer to a pretty simple question, and they end up answering. it
Oh,
for
they already know the
themselves.
answer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask the right man twice.
This guy's single. He
Yep.
wants a new girlfriend.
Yes, this is right. I will be your boyfriend.
Down. Honestly, in my opinion, this is a dumpable offense. Not only is he
Oh.
selfish, it is completely inconsiderate of your safety. Does he even have a good reason to say no? If he really does love you, he'd do whatever it takes to keep you safe.
He should
Dumpable
just-
offense. That just sounds like you're just waiting for some crime to be committed.
Yeah,
Like
when
relation.
you're
He just
done.
committed a relationship crime.
Yeah, that is a
Punishment
dumpable offense.
dumped. All right, it is time to cancel some states because at the end of this, we do have to move to whichever state is last standing, and it has to be a good one.
That is the rules.
Those are the rules. So, and I will be. I do not want to go to Indiana. That is for sure.
Yeah, dude.
That is one that we have left. I don't know how it slipped by.
Probably because nobody remembered it.
That's true. We're
That,
just like
that is quite literally the reason.
going through the list. Didn't even think of Indiana because it's so irrelevant. So Indiana, that's my nominee for today.
I would agree with that.
Okay, we got that one out of the way.
Indiana, definitely.
I genuinely forgot that.
What
that was a
about
state.
Montana? I just don't want to go there.
Really? Have you ever
just
been?
don't.
You ever been to Yellowstone?
Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome.
So
It's
sick.
mostly
Best time of my
Wyoming.
life.
Still no?
Still no. I just can't.
I just love it too much.
Yeah.
Not
What?
yet.
Yeah, I love it
Montana would
so
be-
much that if I had to move there, you guys would never see me because I would just be enjoying Wyoming so much.
Yeah, you said Montana to be honest, but
Ooh, I had Wyoming on the brain because of Yellowstone.
yeah.
No Montana though, because I love it.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of Montana. I
No, Colorado.
think. Okay, that's still in.
No,
But the Rockies.
I like Colorado.
You think
so cool.
Colorado's better than Montana?
Yes.
I don't know.
Maybe not because of all the marijuana smoke.
Colorado's pretty trashy, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
I have no idea.
You have no idea
Literally,
what
I've
goes
never
up-
been there in my
what
life.
goes on in those mountains. Oh, dude, by the way, there's this. I have a 10 a.m. class. Bro comes in smelling like weed every day, and it's so
At 10
strong.
a.m.?
Yes, dude. It's like, what are you doing
Dang.
before class? It's so early. Yeah. It's just obnoxious. Anyways. Yeah, let's get rid of Colorado. Weed people.
Yeah, weed people.
I mean, we could get rid of Oregon.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, Gavin. Seriously.
That's where we live.
There's
Gavin.
so much weed here.
Gavin, that's where we
Yeah,
live.
but there's also so much coastline
There's
and
so many
trees and
drugs here.
mountains.
It's where we live. It's where the gas boys are, though.
That's true.
We can't do that. Sorry. All right, so Colorado and Indiana.
Yep.
All right,
Let's do it.
you're donezo.
Dunzo.
See you later.
Canceled.
And to you listeners, we will see you later. You're not canceled. You can still listen to us every Tuesday because that's when we post. So leave a review, rating, whatever you want to do. And thanks for listening. We will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Peace.